Welcome to World Explorer India. Today we will discuss about types of IV fluids, that is isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic IV fluids. So when we see in ICU setting, we see different types of fluids which is being ordered, and this type of IV fluid have significance and why we are using this type of IV fluids. All these things we are going to see in this. So first is isotonic fluid. So here we are saying that isotonic. Tonic is nothing but concentration. Isotonic. Iso is same. That is same concentration of the fluid which we are administering to the patient as equal to the plasma concentration. So plasma osmolarity is approximately sodium value into 2. That is sodium value, normal value is 135 to 145 MEq per liter. That is approximately 270 to 280, because we are considering only sodium. Apart from sodium there are so many other magnesium, calcium, etc. So normal osmolarity will be approximately 300 MEq per liter. So the fluid which we are giving to the patient is having osmolarity of approximately 280 to 300 MEq per liter. That is isotonic fluid. So isotonic fluids are RL, 0.9% NS, D5W, 5% albumin and hetastarch. So what will isotonic fluids do? This will expand the intravascular compartment. So there is a fluid increase. So if patient is having decreased fluid, we are giving these isotonic fluids which will increase the intravascular space. So whenever we are giving the isotonic fluid, we should be very cautious about the fluid overload. So we should be very cautious with the patients such as hypertension and heart failure patients. And next thing is avoid D5W to the patients who is at risk for increased ICP. Even though this D5W is isotonic, it will change to hypotonic after administration. And if patient is already having a pH of greater than 7.5, don't infuse RL to the patient, because the liver converts the lactate to the bicarbonate. So these are the precautions which we should take while administering isotonic fluids. Next is hypotonic. Hypo is less than. So if the fluid is having the concentration levels less than the serum osmolarity, this is called as hypotonic fluid. Example is 0.45% NaCl, sodium chloride. So what will happen here? The fluid shift will happen from blood vessels to the cells. So if there is increased blood volume, this is going to be decreased by intravascular fluid depletion. So there is a chance, if we are giving more and more hypotonic solution to a patient, there is a chance of cardiovascular collapse because of intravascular fluid depletion. So also there is a risk of increased ICP, because the intravascular fluid is entering into the interstitial space, which may even cause cerebral edema, and there is a chance of increased ICP. And be very careful with the patients such as increased ICP, burns and trauma patients. Don't infuse hypotonic solutions to these patients. Next is hypertonic solution. 3% sodium chloride, 25% albumin, 5% dextrose in 0.9% sodium chloride or 0.45% sodium chloride. What the hypertonic solutions do is they expand the intravascular volume by drawing the interstitial fluid. This is exactly opposite to hypotonic. Here what they are doing, they are drawing out the fluid from interstitial space to the intravascular space. So we should be very careful with this, and there is again a risk of circulatory overload. So don't give to the patients with diabetic ketoacidosis, impaired kidney or heart functions. So these are the types of fluids which we use in critical care. If you like this, subscribe, comment and share. Thank you.